Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're living with sickle cell or you love someone who does, you already know that every single day requires careful planning. From the weather, what you eat, how you sleep, when you sleep, your stress level matters, your mental health. All of it can make a difference how your day turns out to be, either a good day or one with a crisis. I'll be pulling back the curtain to enlighten you all on how I actually manage my day-to-day life living with sickle cell. These are the real tips, the triggers I watch for, and the habit that has genuinely changed my life. So let's get into it. If there's one piece of advice I can give, is to drink water. Dehydration actually thickens your blood, and that is when sickle cells can start clumping together, blocking the flow of blood around your body. And that is actually how a crisis starts. For 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, more if it's hot or I am particularly active. I literally carry a bottle of water with me everywhere I go. I even set reminders. Easy to forget, even in the midst of things. And while we talk about hydration, I should probably mention that things like alcohol, caffeine, smoking, all this leads to dehydration too. So you need to be mindful of that. It's not necessarily that you can never have them. It's just for you to be aware. Temperature control is actually a huge factor for me. Cold especially. It's one of my biggest triggers. When I'm cold, the blood vessels contract, and this slows down blood flow throughout the body. I've had crisis that has been initiated just for me staying in a cold environment for too long. Of that, I dress in layers. Yes. People ask me, why are you so covered up? And my funny reply is that I'm preparing to travel abroad. Funny, right? But hey, because explaining sickle cell to somebody, for me, is really exhausting. So that is the only way I can escape that question. I'm always cautious about protecting my hands and feet. And of course, even heat matters. It is all connected to dehydration because you are sweating more. So all this comes back to tip number 1, staying dehydrated. You need to find your own personal sweet spot for temperature and protect it like pure gold. Sleep is actually when my body repairs itself. And for us with sickle cell, that repair time is importantly crucial. When I don't get enough sleep, I'm very edgy. My pain tolerance drops, and I feel my immune system gets weak. And obviously, the chances of getting a crisis is gradually building up. So I really make it a point to try and stick to be consistent to my bed rest schedule. I avoid screen in my room late at night, and I make my room very cozy. Rest for me is not about being lazy. It's simply pure medicine. Now, there isn't one particular diet that is prescribed for sickle cell. So you have to learn what works for your body and how different food makes you feel and how they help you to show up day to day. I personally focus more on food that are rich in folic acid, leafy, leafy green, beans, and anything with citrus, because folic acid plays a whole lot of role in helping to produce healthy red blood cells. I personally try to limit a lot of processed food. I avoid a lot of food preservative. I'm actually very keen on using our traditional herbs and spice for my food preparation. And I try to reduce sugar intake, which helps to lower any potential inflammation. I eat at regular times or regular intervals because when you skip meals, your energy level will definitely drop. It is never about perfection. It is always about giving your body a fair and the best chance. Every sickle cell patient has their own unique triggers. Learning mine has changed my life. For me, the biggest ones was cold or is cold, dehydration, stress, infection. I even take any slight illness, maybe a cough, random sneeze, seriously these days. But I've come to understand, or I've come to observe, that stress is probably one that is really underestimated. All the tension I have been holding emotionally has made a huge impact on my day-to-day life, even with my sleep pattern, even how I eat or how well I eat. I try to keep a journal where I document everything over time so I can see the patterns in my body, because actually that knowledge is powerful. For me, anything extreme, even things like intense anger, anxiety, overthinking, all these are forms of stress to my body. And I have to be very careful and avoid them as much as possible, even though it's not easy. Yes, it's not, because you have to show up for yourself. I have to show up for myself, for my kids, for my family, just to push through. So I try not to put so much pressure on me, on myself. What I can't handle, I won't even think about it or worry over it or try to fix it. So, gym can be a real lifesaver. It helps improve blood circulation, pump your blood, exercise the muscle, joints, nerves, elbows. And it's amazing because it improves your mental health. Things like evening walks, yoga, meditation are excellent options for me. The key is pacing. You have to learn to listen to your body. Take rest break whenever you need them. And again, stay dehydrated. Movement is really another form of medicine for me. Never skip your medication. No, no, no. This is non-negotiable. Whatever your doctor prescribed, whether it's from folic acid, penicillin, pain medication, whatever it is, you absolutely need to take it consistently. It is all about it is all about your protection plan. Sometimes I use reminders on my phone, set alarm, or use a pill organizer so you don't have to think about it. Don't wait for a crisis to make you remember the importance of your medical team. Well, with sickle cell is 100% possible. I'm a living proof of that. But it does require a lot of intention, self-awareness, research, especially on your body. Seriously, a good self-advocacy. Most importantly, a lot of grace. So, summarizing, what is important is to stay dehydrated, manage your temperature, protect your sleep, eat well and eat right. Know your triggers, move your body, and don't forget to always take your medications. Finally, I would like to ask, which of these tips are you currently involved in your daily life? Which one are you doing? Which one are you going to start today? I would love for you to share that in the comment down below. And after sharing this video, it could reach someone who really needs it right now. Subscribe if you haven't already for more real talk about living with sickle cell. And I'll see you in my next video.